just crazy. This is the first time flying, and since we arrived in India, we've been very impressed so far. We don't know if we're going to be able to go to our hotel because there is a 2-day quarantine in Goa.
Fingers crossed.
We are in a quarantine facility. You take off your bag. Until next time, okay?
Okay.
Final goodbye.
That was hard. That was very tough.
This is the fruit and vegetable market we went many times.
Today is our first travel day since lockdown.
We didn't catch it, we just said bye to our new family in Jodhpur. It was very sweet. If you haven't watched that, you should watch that up here.
It was a very emotional goodbye, but I think it is time for us to move on.
Today we have a long car ride to Jaipur, the capital here in Rajasthan. And then
Once we get to Jaipur, tomorrow morning we have a very early flight out to Goa.
our next state, India. International borders are still shut down here in India. We're just trying to travel domestically and stay safe while doing it. So in Goa, we're gonna have a coronavirus test once we get there, and we'll be there for another month after this. So we're taking it slow, trying to travel safely. We think and we hope that
Everything will go fairly smoothly.
everything will go according to plan. There's still a couple unknowns. We'll see.
It's about 1:30. It's really like halfway through our ride. I'm pretty good so far.
Road trip has been going pretty well so far. Passed a few toll roads, and now we just pulled off the side of the road, and our driver just got out of the car. The car is still on, so that's nice, but we don't know where we are.
I think he's taking a restroom break.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. He didn't actually say anything. I just said take a stop, and he says, huh? Yeah, definitely a language barrier, but that's okay. We are about 2 hours away from Jaipur. I think we're getting close. We just made our first major turn. We're officially back in the city. We almost just hit a cow. Just pulled it across the road. We made it. Now let's hope that they're accepting guests. Perfect. Thank you so much.
Yes, Dhanyavad.
Ram Ram, Namaste.
Ram Ram.
Jai Shri Ram.
Yes. Thank you.
You know, I think that dent is new in my suitcase.
I think so too.
The doors open, that's a good sign.
It's a very good sign.
Namaste. Well, not much to see in the hotel. It's just one room, like as close to the airport as we can go.
Things went really smooth. We didn't know exactly what to expect in that process of the unlockdown, but they had hand sanitizer at the desk. They were both wearing masks. The two people at reception, both very friendly.
Dinner is in half an hour, and so we are gonna try to write our Sunday summary in that time.
If you're not signed up for a Sunday summary,
please sign up. Link will be in the description. We get our weekly updates of a little bit more into how we're doing, how we're traveling, and our future plans. That was the road that we lived on whenever we were here in Jaipur about 3.5 months ago. And we're actually going to a restaurant that we've been to twice because it was exceptional the first 2 times. We made it.
great.
I'm not sure if it's open. It looks like it's open.
Yeah, there's people back there.
Where?
Back there.
Oh, back there.
Yeah. Tapri. So the restaurant we're at just took our temperatures, recorded our name, got our phone number, and yeah, and had hand sanitizer.
That's so smart.
That is so smart.
If anybody comes in contact with it, they can text everybody that was there at the same time.
Yeah, very smart and very proactive. Really like it.
That was a fun dinner with a fellow traveler. It was nice to actually meet and talk to another foreigner here in India. Just kind of talk and commiserate on their experience of lockdown. It was really, really interesting.
Yeah, it was like one of those dinners that just kind of feeds the soul. Yeah. And that was awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you, Faith.
Yeah, thanks, Faith. So now we are back in our hotel, ready to crash. It's time for us to go to bed. Yeah. We'll see you tomorrow. Good morning. It is 4:30 and it's time to take our first Indian plane. Just got our tickets printed by the front door. Namaste. I was able to print our tickets, so that's something that the airline said we should do. I didn't print our bags because we have nowhere to print them, or we have nowhere to put them on our bags, so I think we need the sticky paper that they have, but we'll see how it goes. Dhanyabad. You see all of the precautions. It's great. Namaste. Thank you. Dhanyabad. Step 1. Seal of approval. Namaste. Thank you. Namaste. Identity and boarding card. It's completely sanitized. I haven't felt this clean in a long time. We're back at it, folks.
Back at it. I'm impressed.
Color me impressed too.
Look at the stamp that we have.
What does it say?
Airport, Jaipur, something, something, date.
There's good social distancing lines here. It's always good. It's just crazy. This is the first time flying since we arrived in India, which was literally 4 months and 1 day ago. We plan on taking trains throughout our whole time in India, but trains aren't open, and we want to travel as short amount of time and with as few people as possible, just in the case of safety and precautions. So we've made it through the gate. It's like a 4-point process to get in. Like, they checked us multiple times, which is great for safety precautions. So no problems there. And now we're actually getting coffee, which I didn't think we were gonna have coffee this morning since our hotel didn't have it. I think this day is gonna be great.
Coffee.
Thank you. This is our first ground coffee in over 4 months.
I'm so excited. The coffee was amazing. That really helped. My brain feels on, which is great. The airlines, though, they're giving us these face shields and hand sanitizer and more masks. So that's great. Really nice. So I think we should be on.
Safety first.
Yes.
Nice. Can you put mine on too?
Do I look safe?
You do look so safe.
On top of your hat?
Oh. My hat.
Oh, my glasses are like, this is getting foggy.
Elliot in the kitchen. Thank you so much.
Daniel.
Very impressed so far with all the safety.
All passengers are requested to place their bags under the seat in front of them.
We made our flight, and now we have our connecting flight, which will go to Hyderbad before our final flight. Excuse me. Gown to wear since I'm in the middle row. Extra precautions.
Hyderbad. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have arrived at Hyderabad Airport. We have freed you as a mobile phones now. Please remain seated until the aircraft comes to a complete stop and seatbelt sign is placed.
Dhanyavad. This is a lot bigger airport. Hyderbad. It's eerily quiet. That doesn't sound like an airport. There's always more noise. Wow, a lot of stuff's open. The flight went super smooth to get here to Hyderabad. No problems. We had another security checkpoint when we got here. We didn't think that the lounge was going to be open. It's a pleasant surprise.
But they have social distancing down to the cat. Even Elliot and I aren't sitting at the same table. And we just ordered breakfast. This is delicious. Really good.
Please continue to wear your masks and sanitize your hands frequently. Your health and safety is our first priority. Thank you for traveling through GMR Hyderabad Airport.
Leaving the lounge.
Departures.
We have one big thing left that we're not sure about. Everything's gone great so far, but we don't know if we're going to be able to go to our hotel because there is a 2-day quarantine in Goa.
Yeah.
So we might go to a government facility, which we don't want to go in.
Please scan the barcode notice. Protester.
Thank you. Namaste. Thank you. This is the smallest plane we've been on in a while. Every state has different requirements and restrictions upon entry. Most states are 2-week quarantine required. Some states you can't go in. But Goa is officially open for tourism as of 4 days ago. So they have 3 options for us getting there. A negative certificate of COVID taken within 48 hours, 2-week quarantine, or a 2-day quarantine with a paid test. Now we're planning on doing the paid test, but we don't know if we're going to be able to go to our Airbnb, which we have for a whole month, or if we have to go to a government facility, or if we have to go to a special hotel. Now our host just texted me and said you have to go to a special hotel, but maybe if you can explain that you're going to have the house to yourself, you can go to the place that we booked. So we're hoping that it works out.
Our crew today speak English and Hindi. Our aircraft are thoroughly sanitized before every flight. Given the current health situation, we request you to take safety precautions for yourself and your co-passengers by keeping your face mask and face shield on at all times and stay seated throughout the flight. Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived in Goa. You are free to use your mobile phones. A very pleasant stay here or a happy onward journey. Thank you for making us a part of your travel plans.
Thank you, bye.
Thank you, bye-bye. Please mind your head, be careful.
I can't believe we made it. Getting here was so painless. But we're not fully there yet. One, check. Good social distancing measures here as well.
So right now we are in line for them to document who we are, that we're coming into the state, and 2, for them to take our COVID test. Fun. They took our temperature, which was great, and now we're standing in line for them to know which of the 3 options we're choosing. And so we're hoping to go with the take a test here and then quarantine for 2 days in our own residence. Fingers crossed.
Do you see anybody taking the test? Namaste. We made it through. We got tested. They charged 2,000 rupees per test. And now we need to quarantine for 2 days. And it seems like we're able to quarantine at our Airbnb. So everything looks really good for us right now, as long as we come back negative, of course. But we feel great, good temperatures. Yeah, now we're just waiting for our taxi to come pick us up and take us to the hotel. Everything has really gone out better than expected today. We had a lounge. The flight was nice and the flight was on time and everything. It was great.
Just started raining.
Yeah, they walk us all the way down here to test us. Everything is so
कंट्री इन होटल को जरा फर्स्ट लेफ्ट के हमारे और फर्स्ट राइट के
Okay. Thanks, Annette. Oh. Well, if you can tell, we are not in our Airbnb. We are in a quarantine facility, aka a 4-star hotel that we have to pay for, and we have to eat all of our foods from this place. We can't order anything in. So this is our comfortable jail cell for the next 2 days while we await our results. So it is 8 p.m. We've settled into our hotel after arriving here around 4. The Wi-Fi's out, so hopefully that's not a sign of
The next 2 days.
Yeah. We just came from staying in a hotel for 3.5 months, and that's really where we don't want to be.
And so after being in one room for 3.5 months, we did want like some more space. And so that was a hard realization that I came to conclusions with and had to grapple with. Today was a very emotional day because I went from thinking we're not, like last night was our last night in a hotel for a whole month, like we're gonna have a kitchen, we're gonna have a living room where we can have like a seating area, we have a little outdoor, tiny little balcony where we can get fresh air, and it was challenging because I had set my expectations for that, and that was a bit hard. But this is only 2 days.
And it is a nice hotel, and luckily we have the funds to be able to stay here. In the big picture, everything is fine. It's 2 days in a nice hotel in a room. I mean, we're gonna sleep a lot tomorrow. Hopefully the Wi-Fi works. We're emotionally drained from the last couple of days. It's like we're learning how to travel again.
We're gonna go eat dinner.
So it is our first full day here, locked down in this hotel. We got Wi-Fi, so that was nice, but we just got served lunch. We didn't order lunch, and like we've been getting like a lot more food than we can eat.
Yeah, normally we would order about half of this.
I mean, the food's been tasty, so it's been good, but we just got a whole bunch of food that we're probably not gonna be able to eat all this food, unfortunately. It's a little sad because there's a lot of people that need food that don't get it. So we have a link where we can check our test results for the coronavirus test that we took when we left the airport. And we go to this, we click on this URL and it updates every time, but no test results yet. So we're hoping they come in ASAP so we can move on and not be
In a hotel.
in a hotel room. I mean, even when we were locked down in Jodhpur, we could at least go up to the terrace, you know, get some fresh air.
Walk around the hotel.
Walk around the hotel, get some sunlight. I mean, here we have one window, which is a nice window, but it's not fresh air. We don't even have a table to eat at, so we're literally eating here on the floor. We moved some furniture around, you know. But we have some food, and yeah, let's hope we have our test results come in. Thank you. We're negative. We just got the call from the front desk. I was calling early this morning saying we haven't gotten our results back. It's been 2 days, but she said they called, and then now they just got a call back saying we're negative. And now we are going to be going to our hotel, our Airbnb. We're just going to pack up everything and waiting for an official document, and then we're good to go.
Yes.
Hangama.
6.
And we're going to celebrate with our very last piece of chocolate that we've been saving from Jodhpur. The Snickers cashew, which are amazing if you haven't had them before.
Yeah. I'm 6.
Yeah, baby. I'm so happy. It's time to go.
It's our first time putting on raincoats since Delhi.
Crazy.
That's where our meals are delivered. And this has been where we've been staying for the past 2 days. Goodbye. Do the wiggle dance. We still have to be very safe with Corona. Just because we don't have it doesn't mean that we can't get it. It's all about having the right expectations. We made it! Hey Neil. Perfect. Just a 2-day pit stop. First stop, and then go to the market and get some food for the week.
Look at the dog.
Same dogs everywhere, huh?
First grocery store in 4 months. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
Let's go, sir.
Yes. Oh, thank you.
Okay, sir.
All right, thanks, Neil. Appreciate it.
Thank
Okay,
you.
ma'am.
You're the
If you
man.
require anything, you can call me, sir.
Okay, will do. Look at this. We have natural light.
Oh my gosh.
Wow, this is fantastic. Holy shit. We made it.
We made it.
When did we leave?
We left Jodhpur on Sunday at like what, 11 a.m.? It is Wednesday, July 8th at 2:04.
So that's 4 days of travel to get here with some roadblocks in between.
Yeah.
We did it. First time traveling during the coronavirus.
Oh my gosh, we're at home.
We're at home and we have food. Hallelujah.
We are glad to be finally in our Airbnb for the next month. The reason why we wanted to get out of Jodhpur so badly was to be in a more home-like environment, to have a little bit more independence for a change of scenery. It was really tough leaving, just because it became like a little home to us, but we really did need to just get out and like have a change of scenery and a new place. So in our next video, we will show you where we're staying and what our life in Goa will be like, which I don't know what it will be like.
We have no clue yet. All we
Yeah.
know is that it's a new place and new challenges and new exciting opportunities.
Yeah, it is rainy season, so we do know, and we knew that going into it, that it's rainy season, but it is just a nice change of pace from Jodhpur, where it was very, very hot. And although it was beginning to become monsoon season in Rajasthan, it was still very, very dry and arid. And so just being in a new environment will be very refreshing. So
Refreshing for the soul.
yeah, definitely.
Really.
So in the next video, we'll show you what that's like.
Thanks for watching. Leave us a comment if you've traveled at all during lockdown or had you travel some places to escape. We would love to hear it. Thanks for watching. You know how close we are to the airport?
It's right there.
There it is. Unfortunately, we have to go all the way around to get to the airport. I mean, it's only a 10-minute drive, but still. Nice. That's what I call efficiency. Gamma 6.
We'll go here crazy.
Yes. It's absolutely wild. You want my hat?
Is it still crazy?
It's a little better. I'll try to get a good angle. We have a connecting flight.
So we are chosen to the bags.
That's all, folks.